How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we are going to talk about The Flash Season 7, Episode 2, titled The Speed of Thought. Uh, so Barry gets a new superpower this episode. He gets Speed Force thinking. With it, he is able to predict, as it were, the answer. This alongside, technically the fallout of Eva finding out she's actually a mirror clone is the premise of this episode. So, as we saw last episode, Iris sent a message to David and Camilla. I remembered Camilla's name this time. I'm apparently not the only one who forgets Camilla's name, which is fun. Which Allegra sees. This springs the team into action. They now need to collect dark matter photons from Eva through a combination of the tachyon device as well as Barry's new super speed brain. They get the particles from Eva after calling in help from Frost. I was gonna say Caitlin, but technically Caitlin doesn't show up this episode. In this fight, Barry lets Frost get hit by Eva and then gives her what I think is just Tylenol supercharged. Or something like that. Something similar to Tylenol, but like really like supercharged. This causes an argument between Barry and Cisco. They complete the portal for the mirror dimension, and Barry realizes that you can only bring David and Camilla or Iris. 2 or 1. This ended up being put to a vote when Barry tells the team. Barry's the only one who votes to bring back Iris. Everyone else wants to bring back the other 2. This leads to Barry try to go behind their backs and bring back Iris anyway. Cisco then tries to have a conversation about how they fucked up with the artificial speed force. Instead of tying it to negative emotions, they accidentally tied it to 0 emotions, and so it's fucking with Barry's head. As a result of this, Cisco initiates the Babel protocols. Ugh. My Elgato monitor keeps turning on and it's distracting. Anyway, the Babel protocols are to stop Barry in case he goes off the rails. Barry defeats the team even after Frost gives herself super speed, which, yo, that's actually very like with velocity 10, not velocity 9, which was a fuck up. Velocity 10. I guess they perfected the velocity drug sometime in the past 5 seasons? 4 or 5 seasons since season 2? 4, because this is still technically season 6. So, in the last 4 seasons, they've somehow perfected the velocity drug for velocity 10. I don't know when this happened. We also see the shrines to the fallen. We see Excess's suit. We see Nash's belt thing. We see I think Jesse Quick's suit. And a few other pieces of memorabilia from like the original Firestorm suit. Of course it'd be the original Firestorm suit because the second Firestorm is still technically 1/2 alive. I forgot the original Firestarter's name. I'm pretty sure the second one is just Jefferson. But the first one I don't remember what his name is. Caitlyn's old flame. But yeah, we see a bunch of memorabilia, of course. And yeah, so obviously after the fight, sorry, I had to cut back to the beginning to mention the funeral for Nash, where everyone's like all heartbroken and stuff. Now, cut back to present in the episode because I had to cut backwards. Barry brings back Iris. After Iris tells him no, we need to bring back Camilla and David. He forces the issue. He kind of increases the output so that it forces her back, and she collapses and looks to be having a seizure. As a result of being back in our world. After which, Barry's emotions kind of click back in, and in a moment of anger and grief, he shoots lightning at the artificial speed force to shut it down, and loses his speed in the process. Like, we just see white lightning escaping from Barry. In the same sense of Reverse Flash's speed, escaping from Nash, back when he was possessing Nash. So, nice little callback to Season 6. Earlier in the season. Technically, it's Season 6, but it's supposed to be early in the season. We gotta be technical about this. Anyway. Eva then realizes, it's not my world, it's not my world. She's having like a panic attack. And then she looks at the mirror and is like, but it can be. And I'm just like, oh no. And she kidnaps a police officer. Then, flashback, once upon a time! Oh no. We see the scene with Thawne killing O.G. Wells again, and then burying him. But then, like, these green particles appear above the gravesite. And it reconstitutes Wells? I'm not sure if it's reconstituting OG Earth 1 Wells, or if it's reconstituting Reverse Flash, because I had heard rumblings that Thawne was coming back this season, and I'm just like, excuse me. Like, that the season was supposed to have a Thawne cliffhanger, and I'm just like, no, please don't bring back the crutch of the Flash series. I've said it multiple times. Eobard Thawne is a crutch for the writers. They're like, oh, I don't know what to have for this season's villain. Let's just bring back Eobard Thawne as the main villain. The man has died and been wiped from existence like 4 times. Might be 3 times. I originally wanted to say 3 times, but I just went for 4 because it's 1 up. Has been wiped out of existence 4 times, including technically Crisis. He was wiped out of existence for Crisis as well. No, hold up. We can count it. Eddie killing himself. Wiped him from existence. Black Flash taking him. Wiped him from existence. And then finally Crisis on Infinite Earths. Wiped him from existence. How is he still alive? Okay, so yeah, it was 3. I was right in my initial thought. He's been wiped from existence 3 times. Can he please stay gone? I'm hoping this is just OG Wells. Like the OG Earth 1/Earth Prime Wells. And that's the Wells of the season, or of the show in general. Now, like, we won't use Multiverse Wells. We're just going to use our original Harrison Wells. Like, that's my hope. But, obviously I can't get what I want. Shit, it's not my show. I'm not the writer. The writers know best. The writers are using Eobard Thawne as the world's biggest crutch, and I'm hoping the cliffhanger is just OG Wells. And sorry, I went on a 2-minute rant, or a 1.5-minute rant. Anyway, overall, this episode's great. Some parts didn't click with me, like Barry not having emotions, them shutting down the Speed Force again. Although the Speed Force thing was necessary for the whole no emotions part. I liked Frost getting super speed temporarily. That was cool. But anyway, tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section down below. That's going to be for this episode. If you guys haven't already, hit like and subscribe if you're new. I'm going to stop clapping now. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.